Generic greetings and welcome to Preview Plus War for the Overworld. This is a dungeon management game. What that means is that we're underground and we have to expand our dungeon via tunneling, and we'll build different rooms and place different tiles, and we will also lure minions to our domain, train them up, and then normally, eventually, attack another dungeon. So I'm just going to jump in and show you a little bit of it, and I do only mean a little bit because it ain't finished yet. So we're going to go to select map, and then we're going to do Raskos domain, which is a campaign prototype. As I said, still in development, so the typical disclaimers of it not being finished, it may be broke in places, buggy, and that sort of thing apply for this one. So the announcer's got a much better voice than me, and he likes to sort of jabber on, again, a bit like me. But we will let him speak.
Beast Den unlocked.
The Beast Den is unlocked. Thank you.
Greetings, Underlord. Raskos has laid claim to most of the resources of this realm.
Okay.
But there's no reason his hard work can't become your ill-gotten gains.
Yes, I agree. I can't do that voice.
The last Underlord was barely a morsel. I trust you'll make a fine meal for me and my minions.
Insert a generic evil laugh here. Right, so this is our dungeon core. As you can see, it's a big lump of rock beating away. If that gets destroyed, then game over. We lose the game. But as you can see, this is our dungeon, the pre-made one for the campaign. We can expand it, but we'll get into that later. Quick run down the UI. We got our dungeon core health there. We've got mana, which is used to cast different spells. So these are all the spells we've got at the moment. We've got the number of sins we have, which is currently 3, and that'll slowly go up. As you can see, it's going up now. If I click on that, it will open up the Veins of Evil, and this is basically a tech tree, so you can unlock different technologies, spells, and that sort of thing. So I've got 3 of these sins. I can unlock, say, I don't know, heal. And as you can see, this slowly moves the bar down and unlocks different things. Let's unlock alchemy and probably, I don't know, transmutation, all that sort of thing. We also have our money as well, which is currently 10,000 gold. Right, generic credits again. There you go. We've got gold just there. So what we need to do, we need to actually survive and expand the dungeon, get gold, train up minions, and that sort of thing. Minions that we have at the moment, let's have a quick look. We have 2 chunders. It always makes me chuckle, that, because it means throwing up. We also have 2 cultists and 2 gnarlings. So as you can see, they'll do different things. So chunders work in here. You can see he's using his head on the anvil, and they'll make these defenses. So wooden doors, ballistas. They're called defenses, but sometimes they're actually for offense, but whatever. Spells and such we can use and cast different things. These guys, you can see they're currently looking into that book. That's very nice. Look at that. You see the book, sort of all the pages started to glow for a second there. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. And obviously it's all streaming off into him. He's currently creating these sins. He's researching, or he's giving us these sin points, and then we can obviously upgrade different things. Yeah, very good. Let me get bone chiller, construction, yeah, whatever. Then we can get quick freeze. There's all sorts of things we can get. I'm just going to keep unlocking different things. Obviously, we've got different rooms as well, so they'll all do different things. This is a slaughter pen, so it's got pigs in it, and minions will come here to have a bit of a nosh on some pork, and we can we can batter them in this sort of game style. Now, obviously, you may be looking at this going, haven't I seen this before? Well, yeah, pretty much. This is, it's called by many the spiritual successor to Dungeon Keeper. Dungeon Keeper 1 and 2, not the terrible detritus bilge in a bag that happens to be the mobile thing that's just a money sink and a complete absolute disgrace. But we're not even going to mention that any further, because doing that would be a disservice to humanity. So, it's a sort of pseudo sequel to the original Dungeon Keepers. I'm just gonna dig this out here, and it always, for some reason, when I click and drag for the first time, the game just stops dead. I really hope it hasn't crashed. No, there we go. Although that might cause some issues trying to sync that up. Anyway, so I've just highlighted all that area there, and what will happen is our little imps will come along. I think they're just called, workers. They're called workers in this. The workers will come along, and as you can see, dig out. There you go. And then we'll be left with this ground here. Now, the thing is, there's been several attempts at actually doing a sort of Dungeon Keeper type sequel. I think there's one called Empire, there's one called, is it Dungeon Lords, or am I thinking of a board game? No, Dungeon Lords is a board game. There's another one that I can't quite remember, but they've all been fairly hit fairly, I wouldn't say garbage, but they've never really hit the marks. Not in my opinion, not in my estimation. There's never been one where I've went, yeah, that's just as good as what I expected. But this one seems to be shaping up quite nicely. As you can see, we are now using these, or the workers are coming along and they're placing these tiles. It basically means we can build on it. If we don't have anything like this ground, this dirt here, we can't actually place anything over the top. So look, it won't work, it's in red. However, we can place it over there. I think that's sort of self-explanatory, really. What should we place here? We could place an alchemy lab, because we don't have an alchemy lab. That would be quite good, wouldn't it, if we place an alchemy lab? So let's place it around here, but we only have 12,000. But anyway, we'll place this alchemy lab, and we'll only put it... Do we put it halfway? Put it up to there, I think. There we go. So that's cost me a little bit. But the alchemy lab it'll attract different things. So as you can see, it says there, attracts crackpot. And the announcer just told us a crackpot's turned up. So the crackpot will come along and actually work in here and, you know, do different things. There you go. There's the minions reinforcing the wall. If it's not reinforced, then what will happen is you can just tunnel straight through it. Whereas if it is reinforced like that, it means it's more difficult. It is possible you can use certain abilities and spells, but it's a lot more difficult. There we go. It also puts this very nice sort of looking alcove in it, depending on what room you've got. I must confess, the graphics are very, very nice. They're not over the top. You know, it's not Crisis 3 or anything, but it doesn't need to be. What is? But you know, that's very pretty. Look at that. All these. This is the room? This is the archive, and you've got all these growing crystals everywhere. We've got skulls now and again with glow. He's either called Murray, or he is called... don't know, should we call him Murray? That's Murray. Murray the Skull off Monkey Island. And we've also got, you know, candles and such. Yeah, very, very nice, very nice. It actually reminds me of the entire thing, just to, you know, say something that you might be able to relate to. Oh, I've just accidentally backhanded a worker. It actually reminds me of the sort of World of Warcraft undead bit. It's got that sort of vibe going for it. The graphics are... I think the textures are similar, but, you know, look at that. That's very nice. Yes, it's just very nice in general. It's weird, because it doesn't look that pretty when it's like that. It looks a bit bland, but when you actually zoom into it and start actually paying attention, it's very nice indeed. And all the little lights coming off there, little torches, lovely. And that heart's beating quite nicely. Right, anyway, we need to move on. So I'm just going to open that up there. Actually, don't open up there, and we'll open it up there. And that'll allow us to start searching around here. Like I say, this is the campaign, so we are just, you know, taking a bit of a look around it. Like I said, not finished at all.
Patch of gold. Well, it's not much. It should keep you afloat as you begin your campaign against Raskos.
Thanks very much. Now, I know that announcement doesn't actually happen if you tunnel there, because I've used to tunnel there and I've never got that announcement before, so don't know. Alpha Gamers Alpha and all that. Anyway, as you can see, money's coming into here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go to sell. I'm going to sell all of this here, because this is currently... what is it? It's vault. It's where you store gold. I don't need all of that as vault. In fact, I need very little of that, so I'm just going to sell it, get some money back, and allow me to build different things. So let's open our Veins of Evil. We'll unlock... what should we unlock? What's that? Torture chamber? A prison? A crypt? Ooh, crypt. We're getting a crypt. And there's also a sanctuary. Yeah, we're getting all of them. We get a pub. We get barracks. All this sort of thing. Yeah, we'll get all that. Right. So what I need to do now is place a sanctuary, I think. Yeah, we'll go for a sanctuary. Place one there, maybe? Yeah. There we go. There's a sanctuary. Yes. What to do? I just place it. I don't know what it does. Tracks cultists to your dungeon. Okay. Oh, yeah. It allows cultists to channel powerful rituals that deal map-wide effects. Excellent. I'm going to put a crypt next to it as well. No, I'm not, because I haven't got enough money. Damn it. Oh, well. I'll put what little one there, look. And that gets necromancers there. Obviously, the different things that you will bring to the dungeon will do different things. So, craftbot work in the alchemy lab. Obviously, necromancers will probably do necromancy. All sorts of things like that, as you would expect. It looks like I've just captured that eyeball thing over there.
Discovered one of Raskos's outposts.
There it is there, eyeball. Ooh,
its
look
entrance
at that.
Looks to be well guarded. But
looks
why
very
throw
freaky.
your minions into a meat grinder when you can circumvent its gnashing teeth? Build an underminer upon the flashing tile to destroy the nearby walls.
Okay,
then
let's do
flood
that.
the room with your minions from behind.
Yep, cool. So I'm going to place one of these there. This is the underminer. It's basically a bomb that tunnels down and then goes kaboom here. It's all good, right? It's all good. But yeah, this it's weird, this game, because obviously I've known about it for a while, and I've only recently decided to check it out. And
supremely placed, Underlord.
He likes talking.
As your workers construct the Underminer, you should gather your minions nearby with Rally, so they must spill into the room before reinforcements can be brought to bear.
Very good. Two things for feck's sake.
Up on the Underminer to ignite the charge.
I'm just going to sit and quiet. Is he finished? I think he's finished. Yes. Two things of note with the game at this moment. Obviously, it's not finished. That goes without saying. However, it's when I normally I've checked. Obviously, I check out a lot of in development games on the channel and such. But this is one of the few that I can actually see all of the parts. And what I mean by that is that normally when I look at a game, I go, oh yeah, it's in development. I can see what they're trying to do. I can see where they're going.
Has entered your dungeon.
Lovely, Necromancer. I can see where they're going with it. This one, it seems that all of the parts are here. So you can see what it's going to look like. All of these rooms are in. We've got all of this. All that's in. All of the minions are in. Obviously, not everything is in. But most of the stuff that you would expect is here. It just hasn't been put together yet. So instead of it just being like, they've made a couple of things and it's sort of a prototype. No, there's a lot of parts here. They just haven't assembled them yet, which is I don't know. Hopefully we'll see. Hopefully we'll get this campaign going and stuff, because I'm really looking forward to actually playing this properly on the campaign. So I've just activated that bomb, that underminer. Basically tunnels underneath and then boom. Yep, I'm gonna call Rally. Call Rally there, and all my minions will go there. Voice acting's good, very good. Oh, looks like we've got some minions attacking each other. Look at that. They don't like each other one bit. No, they're attacking, they're attacking, they're attacking. I could use a lightning bolt. Get some. Get some. Whoa, look at that. That killed him. That killed him. I killed him. You can only use lightning bolt in your area, though. There we go. All my minions coming. There's a Chunder. There's a Necromancer. There's a Crackpot. They're all attacking away. There, you're trying to smash through that door. Oh, it's going well. It's going well. Doors bust through, so we're going to keep charging forward. Now, I have no idea what we're going to experience here, so... Oh, that doesn't look good. Look at that. That's a bone chiller. That's a ballista.
These stores of gold should be more than enough for you to improve your dungeon. But don't dally about for too long. Raskos is sure to try and even the score with you.
Very good. Let's just mark all these to be nicked. There we go.
An auger has entered your dungeon.
A what has entered the dungeon? An auger. Oh, it's an auger, but it's a... I don't know what it is. I'm going to pick it up and put it there. Yeah, you can pick stuff up and put them down in places. Put them there. There we go. We're attacking away nicely. Let's cast Rally. Rally there, I think. Rally. There we go, and we'll attack a bit more. But yeah, you can see pretty much what you're going to get with this game. You can see all the parts, you can see it all working. I'm just really looking forward to it being more developed. Second thing that what I was going to mention is, it doesn't run that great. At least on my machine anyway. It runs, actually I would say, terrible. I mean, this is not high. This is not on the highest graphics setting. I'm only running it at 720 resolution, and I'm getting on average about 30 frames, and it's jittery all over. There's stuttering, there's all sorts like that. It's not finished. Obviously, the very last thing in general that gets done is the optimization bit, so we can sort of expect that. But overall, I think this is a bloody good start. I don't know if I could, like, well, I'd never say, must buy or all that for games in development, that, but if you're looking for, basically, if you like Dungeon Keeper and you want another game like Dungeon Keeper, this is probably your safest and best bet at this particular point. Everything that's attempted to be like that has just not worked. This one seems to be as close as that and more. I really like these. I really like the Veins of Evil, where you can tailor your, what you're going to research and what you're going to unlock.
Quick freeze.
There's a lot more in it than I actually expected. I didn't think there's going to be nowhere near the amount of stuff we can get. I mean, look at all the rooms. This is not everything that I've unlocked either, so I imagine there's a lot more rooms, there's a lot of units, a lot of different unit types, there's loads of spells, there's just lots in it. Like I said, there's a lot of parts, not all put together yet, but hopefully because they're all there, it seems, that we will get a bit of progress on this. As you can see, that guy is assaulting that guy like a boss. Can we get heal? Can I heal him? There we go. I'm just going to tank this guy off, basically. Tank all these guys off. There we go. Come on, keep attacking, mate. There you go. What, is that my auger? Yeah, it is. Oh, he's doing it very well. There we go. He's going to kill all this. And look at all this stuff we can do. Look at all this. Where's that? Is that the... I think that's the dungeon. Is that the dungeon? Oh, that's a prison. Looks like I've got a couple of people being imprisoned over there. That's not good. Ah, well. We'll have to go and rescue them later on. So, can I still attack over here? Yes, I can. I'll just heal him up. As you can see, they're all attacking away there. Is he not going to kill that? No. No, maybe not. Come on. There we go. That's been destroyed. Thank you very much. Anyway, links are in the description. Like I said, I didn't really want to show a lot of this because there's not a lot really to show at the moment, but I am well up for revisiting this later on because it is something that I am going to keep an eye on and will look forward to the campaign. Multiplayer, obviously planned, currently not implemented, but you can check their devlogs out it's once a week basically, and they'll tell you what they're up to. So links will be in the description as always. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic evil partings.